Thing, these fall leagues are really good, and it's always good to do good in these and have success. But you want to kind of your season is where you want to kind of have your crucial at bats and everything, because that's what's the ticket and that's what's going to get you there. This fall league is all good, and it's good to showcase yourself and stuff. But season time is where it's at, and as far as this year from last year, it's been a good learning experience. A lot of different things, learn more about the game, learn more about the mental game, and it's a little different. It's a little faster pace, and you got to kind of slow it down a little bit. But it's good stuff. You got to love it, and you got to want to learn something. It's all fun and games. They got good talent, going to it. So it can't let that bother you. It shouldn't. This is you're here to compete. Everybody that watches the games knows what's going on, and those guys that got invited deserve it, and they've earned it, and they've done their part and done their role. And I'm just happy to be here. Really, this is just an honor to be here, second year in a row. So the Rising Star game is a great game, and it showcases a lot of guys. But everybody that's there deserved it, and be rooting my guys that's gotten voted on my team, Dustin Ackley and Jordan Danks, and those guys earned it and deserved it, and those are good, very good ball players. That kind of stuff's out of my control. I can't really, that stuff I really don't think about too much. I just go out there and compete. When you compete, and it's pretty much all you can do. I can't worry about that. No, they haven't really pulled me aside yet and said what their plans are for me. But I really don't concern myself with all that stuff. That's just the better man's going to play, and that's pretty much how they are. And they don't hold any favorites. So best guy that comes out to compete is going to get the job. There's everything. You got to work on everything. You got to work on your hitting, your defense, my speed, this and that. There's a lot of stuff to work on. I wouldn't say there's just one crucial thing I need to work on. It's everything. You got to better yourself every single day. So, all around really, everything you need to work on every day. All these guys, that's why we're all here, is to work on everything. There's not real. Maybe for some guys, there's one thing they really need to work on, but as far as in general, I'd say every guy needs to work on everything. Guys are, a little bit more, a lot of pitchers, this is kind of like the end of the year, their arms are a little tired, these guys, and then they got to take a break and then come out, sometimes it's a little better for a hitter to kind of take a little break and, get your thoughts and then go out here and compete, but for pitchers, you kind of, if you're on your game, you kind of really don't want to take a break. So, I say that plays a big major part, and also guys' arms are tired and stuff, they're ready to go home, and they've already done their stuff and proven themselves in the season time. So, it's kind of up in the air. It's up in the air, really. There's the same kind of talent. You see the same kind of talent, see the same kind of mental, same kind of approach, and but I think those factors play in a lot, pretty big. They're tired. A lot of pitchers' arms are ready to go home, and a lot of their stuff, they were really mentally prepared for the season. When they kind of come out here, kind of get a little bit off track, but. That happens. It's baseball, but for a hitter point, it's kind of good to get a little time off and a break. So I don't know. It's just up in the air, really.